Our main reason for being is to help organisations accelerate results, and we do that in several different ways. We have an aspect of our business that is about sales and service and leadership, which is primarily training, development, coaching, mentoring. We have another part of our business based on a foundation of whole brain thinking and supported by all sorts of other interventions or other sorts of things like DISC and emotional intelligence and NLP.
So as well as looking at sales and leadership and customer service, we very much focus on the people element, because we recognised a long time ago from our very different backgrounds that actually it was people that made the difference. And when you get people to understand themselves and they understand their motivation and they understand the assumptions and the stories they tell themselves, then you can really unleash the magic and make a difference in people's lives.
Well, we chose the whole brain thinking session because to get people to work together is a fantastic gift, but if they're not working together properly, you're not maximising on the talent that you have.
So the whole brain thinking session, which starts with an assessment online, helps people to understand more about themselves and their thinking preferences, and that thinking drives feeling, drives behaviour. So at an individual level, it's being aware of their own strengths and their own choices that they make and why they've made those. From an organisational point of view, you can improve team productivity, you can improve relationships between managers and their direct reports, and you can apply the whole brain thinking process in all sorts of different environments, different contexts, different applications.
I'd recommend this session to other organisations because I think too often organisations can get really focused in the job at hand and what they need to do. But if we can think more about how we do it, we can achieve better results. And key to doing things better is understanding who we are and how we work together.
Fundamentally, we're looking at where the needs of the business are. But when we look at the basics behind the individuals and we look at how teams are performing, then we really focus on core issues such as communication. Without communication, no matter how good the idea or no matter how sound the business plan, it just doesn't come together. In addition to that, I think the real difference is trust in a team. So we may well have a team of experts, but if they don't trust each other, then we actually see that silo mentality coming in, where I can't rely on you to look after my back, so therefore everything I have to do has to be single point focused. When we understand that trust comes from the 4 different thinking styles and how to interact with those different requirements to build trust, then again we can really put together a team, remove some of the conflict and get them focused in a joint and aligned way.
There's a lot of people doing training. There are a few people who manage to get really beneath the onion skills of the human factor. And I think Miradorus do that, but they also do the second stage, which is to pull the individuals together as a whole.
More and more we end up working with people and organisations who are so stressed out that it's having a real impact on their health. And actually we can help them unravel that, go back to working in a normal environment without that pressure, getting the best that they can out of all of the people.
We really do create from scratch bespoke training and development that fits in with the clients, what's real to the client, what they're really looking to do. We've seen the difference that can make, and that really does give you a lot of confidence when you go into a new client and they say, why should we use you? We have got people who are able to say, this really did help me.
Miradorus is a great company to work with. The people are highly talented, they're very easy to work with, they listen well, they come back with very positive suggestions, so I can fully recommend them.